Hey folks, some really scary developments are happening in the world. Recently, Russia stated in so many words that the United States will soon be toppled as the leading global power. This video is an update to a previous video called Why America Will Start a Third World War, which fully describes the problems of American imperialism. As the top Russian diplomat, Sergei Lavrov, recently stated, the United States can no longer, single-handedly or with its closest allies, resolve all issues of the global economy and world affairs. He also stated that in order to artificially retain their dominance, to regain indisputable positions, they employ various methods of pressure and blackmail to coerce economically. It is also said that he hailed the beginning of the emergence of new centers of power and away from a global hegemon. What exactly is Lavrov referring to? Why does Lavrov see the United States as losing power in the near to mid-future? Well, there's a few reasons. Perhaps most importantly, more and more countries no longer view the United States as a trustworthy ally. What has caused such a deterioration of relations between Russia and the United States? Mostly, it's because of the failures of the mainstream media. The mainstream media in America calls Trump a Russian puppet, so Trump feels like he has to prove that he's tough on Russia. This has led to increased hostilities between Russia and America. It's the mainstream media, through their propaganda, that's inciting us to hostilities. That's why this issue won't get much coverage in the mainstream media. Why would they? It's partly their fault, after all. It's also why I will continue to report world events accurately, because the media refuses to do their job. Another reason for the deterioration in relations is because of the crisis in Venezuela. As soon as Venezuela said that they were going to stop using the dollar, the United States instituted a coup. Simply put, other countries are sick and tired of American imperialism. So, how is the world trying to get rid of American imperialism and American hegemony? By weakening the dollar. What could topple the United States dollar? Well, for starters, most major economists are predicting that America will go through another major recession by 2021. Combined with the tax cuts Trump gave to the rich, the trade war with China, and that many countries are dropping the dollar, and that China directly competes with the dollar through the petro-yuan, this is only a recipe for disaster. In a best-case scenario, America will have a significantly diminished role in world affairs. I think that's what other countries are trying to do, diminish America's role in the world by diminishing the role of the dollar. That's probably good for the world, but it's a very dangerous endeavor. It's not like America is going to sit and watch the dollar collapse. Even if the decline of the dollar is more gradual, there will come a point where America says we have to protect the dollar. How has America revamped its economy in the past? Well, it wasn't until the start of World War II that the American economy started to recover from the Great Depression. Simply put, there's a lot of money to be made in war. If the American economy collapses, then America would start a foreign war. We have a house that is built on sand. When the storm comes, will the house stand? So here's what you need to know. The writing is on the wall. Currency wars almost always precede real war, and that's the exact situation we see ourselves in today. Mark my words, there are only three possible outcomes. In the best case scenario, America will have a diminished role in the world. More likely, America will start a third world war to prevent the dollar from collapsing. If we continue to have really dumb leaders, our government will not take any measurable action, ensuring that a civil war breaks out in America as the dollar collapses. Hey folks, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.